All right, we are about a minute away from this next game. We have the Custer Wildcats taking on the Tiospaye Topa Thunderhawks. Got the girls' game. We'll have some player introductions here shortly. Thanks for joining us this afternoon. Lots of basketball games going on here in Madison.
Welcome to Madison High School and the America's Hometown Basketball Classic. Thank you to our sponsors, Heartland Energy and Madison Vision Clinic. Game 9 today features the guests on the scoreboard with Tiospaye Topa Thunderhawks and the home team, the Custer Wildcats.
So the home team is the Wildcats and the visiting team is the Thunderhawks. So the Thunderhawks introductions. We got number 5, Madison Jeffries.
Number 14,
Cadence Burney. Number 14.
Number 20, Pamela Meter.
Number 50, Lelania
Number 50, Lelania
Bowker. And number 52, Terriana Hockbear. Now over to the Wildcats. We've got number 5, Jordan Larson. Got number 11, Kylie Ellerton. Number 14, Jordan Uphoff. Number 23, Maya Tennyson. Number 32, Kira Nelson. So we will start here with the jump ball. So Hawkbear against Tennyson. There's jump, and the Wildcats are going to start with it. Quick pass down underneath. Nice pass up. Ellerton's shot was blocked. Meter over to Burney. There's a steal. And we have our first foul. It's got to be on Burney. There's a toss over. Cross court over to Larson. Uphoff is going to be going to the line for 2. That first one is missed. Second free throw coming. And bounces around, no good. Rebound was pulled down by Bowker. Meter tries to feed it inside. Ball still loose. That's picked up. Bucket is good, and Hawkbear is going to the line for 1 as she was fouled. Hawkbear with a 3-point play. Thunderhawks go up 3-0. Uphoff is in trouble. Got a jump ball. Possession goes over to the Thunderhawks. Meter gets it to Hawkbear. It's picked up by Bowker. I'm sorry, by Hawkbear. She throws it away. 3-point attempt on its way. That one no good. Ball's bouncing around. Finally, loose ball was grabbed by Jeffries. Couple of subs checking in. Taylor Bland checks in, along with Jada Bennett. That shot's missed. Rebound pulled down by Bland. There's a drive. And there's another turnover on the Wildcats. .558 remaining here in the first period. Each team has 2 fouls. First free throw drops in for Bowker. That one's no good. Rebound brought down by Tennyson. Larson to Bennett. There's a 3-point play on its way, and that one is made by Ellerton. Meter for 3, just short. Rebound grab by Bennett. To Larson. Down low. That was to Bland. That was a 2-pointer. Good ball movement here by the Wildcats from the baseline. Too strong by Bennett. You got 16 seconds on the shot clock. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Possession staying here with the Wildcats. Uphoff comes back in for the Wildcats. Larson. Go down to Bland. There's a 3-point play on its way. It rims out on Ellerton. Thunderhawks still up by 1, 4-3. Nice drive and a floater. No good. Offensive board was pulled down by Bowker. I'm sorry, by Hawkbear. That free throw's good. Sub checks in for the Thunderhawks. In comes Sunny Ortega. She's number 10. A free throw no good. Up to Larson. Larson trying to feed it inside. There's a steal by the Thunderhawks. There's a steal by Larson. Larson goes in for an easy 2. We are knotted up at 5 apiece. Nice offensive board. Offensive board there by Bowker, but she can't come through. Tennyson. There's a three. That's going to be well short. We're going to have a timeout here by the Thunderhawks, and we are tied up at 5 apiece with 3:45 to go here in the first period. Looking at the Thunderhawks, Bowker and Hawk Bear are the two that have scored the 5. And then the 5 for the Wildcats, we have Larson and Ellerton. Thanks for joining us this afternoon. This is Big Sioux Media. We're streaming all the games today. We appreciate you tuning in wherever you're at. Still got a lot of basketball to go. I think the last tip-off is at like 9 o'clock tonight. We appreciate everybody with joining us for the America's Hometown Basketball Classic here in Madison, South Dakota. Shout out to Heartland Energy and Madison Vision Clinic for sponsoring this. And this was all organized by the Greater Madison Area Chamber of Commerce and the Madison Baseball Association. All right, coming out of a Thunderhawks timeout. Ortega inbounds it. Back to Ortega. Fed inside to Bowker. There's a three-pointer on its way by Meter. Possession's still going to stay here. Checking in is Bernie for the Thunderhawks. Still tied up here at 5 apiece. Nice move there by Bowker. Thunderhawk gets it out. There's the drive. There's a spin. We got a travel coming from on Bernie. Two-three zone set up here by the Thunderhawks. Larson feeds it to Tennyson. Uphoff. Little miscommunication there. She throws it away. .259 remaining here in the first. That one's tipped away. Loose ball grabbed by Ellerton. Uphoff. Back to Ellerton. Up on top to Uphoff for a three herself. No good. Pressure coming by the Wildcats. Possession's going to stay with the Thunderhawks. Bennett checks in for the Wildcats. Hawkbear gets it down. Loose ball on the floor, still loose. That one's picked up by Bland. Larson kicks it down to Bennett. There's a drive by Bland. No good. She's going to go to the line for two. That's going to be another foul on Bowker. First free throw, no good. Both teams have been in a little bit of a shooting drought right now. We're at 2:27 remaining here in this first period. That free throw also no good. Bowker got the board. Red Hawks got to bring it into the front court. Gets it over to Meter. She kicks it across. Three-pointer on its way. No good. Larson pulls down the board. And there's a bucket for Tennyson. And she breaks the tie at about the 2-minute mark. Now the Wildcats are up 7-5. Bernie She turns it over, up to Larson. Larson gets another bucket. It's 2 more. That's her 4 points tonight or this afternoon. Going to have another timeout here by the Thunderhawks. Lots of families here watching their student athletes. Wishing everybody a happy new year. Basketball is in full stride here in 2025 around the state. Next thing you know, we'll be saying it's state tournament time. Wildcats have kicked it up a notch here with a couple of minutes left in the first period. They're going to come with some full court pressure. There's a turnover on the Thunderhawks. There's a turnover by the Wildcats. There's a three-pointer on its way, and that is good by Hawk Bear. Oh, deflected off the hands of Meter. Good defense there by the Thunderhawks. Slowing the Wildcats up. Wildcats still up by 1, 9-8. No good. Ball tossed up ahead to Bernie. Bernie puts it up. Doesn't drop for her. Bennett pulls down the board up to Larson. There's a nice move, nice transition with Tennyson. Ball's on the floor, nice save. Now there's turnover. Larson intercepts that pass. She's going to take it to that far corner. There's a shot put up, and that's the first points for Ryland Lowe. And the Wildcats go up by 5. 40 seconds left in this first period. And we got a foul on number 23 with Maya Tennyson. Sub checks in. That one rims out. Offensive board. Some hands slapping around, trying to knock the ball loose. It's got to be on Taylor Bland. Two shots coming here. First one, no good. That free throw's no good. Those free throws were taken by Jeffries. There's a nice steal by Hawk Bear, and she puts 2 more on the board. Close game here with 16 seconds, and there's a steal. Up ahead, nice block out of bounds by Larson as Meter was going in for 2. Possession will stay with the Thunderhawks. 9.8 seconds left. Three-pointer on its way, and that one is drained. Meter with her first bucket. And that's going to do it for us here in the first. Man, we are knotted up here at 13 apiece. Each team has had a couple of different scoring runs. We'll take a quick minute break here, and then we'll get back to the action with period number 2. All right, back to the action. Period number 2, tied up at 13 apiece. This could be one of these nail biters all the way through. Could come down to these free throws. We talk about it all the time. So Larson, Uphoff, Nelson, Tennyson, and Ellerton are in for the Wildcats. Hochbear, Bowker, Bernie, Meter, and Jeffries are all in for the Thunderhawks. Three-pointer on its way. Hochbear knew she kind of touched it last. Possession's going to stay here with the Wildcats. Got to travel. Tennyson took one too many steps. Hochbear has it. Down to the corner. There's a drive, baseline, spin. Meter keeps it on top. To Bowker feeds Red Hawk for 2 more. It's the first points of the second period. Nice defense there by Hochbear, hitting it out of bounds, slowing up the Wildcats as they were kind of charging down. Three-pointer on its way, overshoots. We're going to call a foul on Uphoff. Meter tries to get it, ends up in Jeffrey's hand, rolled over to her. Got a reach in foul, I believe, on Larson. Pass into Red Hawk. Red Hawk's going to drive. We're going to call a travel on her. Larson to Uphoff. Larson over to Ellerton inside. Uphoff with a nice shot. No good. She's going to drive. She's going to go in all the way for the layup. No good. Last touch by a Wildcat. Thunderhawks have possession. Wildcats are going to bring some full court pressure. Nice job there by the Thunderhawks getting it across. Meter drives. She's looking to go baseline, spins, bounces around, no good. That rebound was pulled down, I believe it was by Jeffries. I believe that falls on Tennyson. And that's got to put Bernie at the line for 2, trying to extend the Thunderhawks lead. 5:41 here in the first half remaining. Bennett checks in for the Wildcats. That free throw no good. Rebound pulled down by Tennyson. Over to Larson. She does a good job keeping that safe. Tennyson to Larson. Trying to dump it inside to Nelson. Throws it away. Bernie, she picks up her dribble to Hawkbear. Trying to go inside to Bowker. Bowker's going to push through. She is fouled. Going to the line for 2. Tennyson picks up another foul. A free throw no good. Bland checks in for Nelson. That foul might have been on Nelson. I'm sorry. That free throw no good. But that's a great putback there by Hawkbear. She's the leading scorer for the Thunderhawks. That jump shot on its way. Oh, wide open power layup there. Missed opportunities here by the Wildcats. Meter feeding inside to Hawkbear. Back out to Meter for a 3. Meter now with 2 3-pointers. Down to 4:28. Larson's going to drive, tries to scoop. She's fouled going in. Fouls on number 20. Fouls on the floor. Larson's going to be inbounding it. There's a 3 on its way. Bounces around. No good. Larson kicks it right back out to Bennett. Drive from the baseline. She hits the side of the board. Meter comes pushing it down. Takes it coast to coast. Knocked out of bounds by the Wildcats. Clock stops at 4:08 here in the second period. Bowker unable to convert on that. Up ahead to Tennyson. Good. Tennyson, I believe, has 6 points on the afternoon. Hawkbear, great move on the baseline. Doesn't drop for her. Come across. There's Bernie had picked it off. Then a turnover back to the Wildcats. 3.5 minutes to go, and we got hands. Bernie picking up another foul. It's only 2 team fouls here on the Thunderhawks. Wildcats have 4. Larson to Tennyson. Tennyson's going to drive, stops, feeds it inside, has position, and Bland went up, and she is fouled going to the line for 2. Jeffries picks up a foul for the Thunderhawks. They're now at 3 team fouls. That first free throw is good, and Bland scores her first point of the day. That free throw no good. Hawkbear with the board. Bowker gets it over to Meter. Back to Hawkbear. Inside to Bowker. 3-pointer coming by Meter. She's feeling it now. She drains another 3. That's 3 3-pointers for her this afternoon. Turned over by the Wildcats. Thunderhawks with a 7-point lead. Meter just makes it across the timeline. It's a drive by Bernie. Bernie's going to float it. Kind of took a hand to the face. No, it didn't go in. Jeffries tries to take a shot from the side. Got a blocking foul. Two free throws coming here. First one is good by Ellerton. That free throw no good. It's pulled down by Bernie. Up to Hawk Bear. Nice feed inside, and Bowker was standing there. She gets her first field goal of the day. 8-point lead for the Thunderhawks. Cross court, Everton with a 3. No good. Bennett was in there keeping things alive to Larson. One more feed, and that drops for Bland. There's a drive. Larson kicks it out to Bennett for a wide open 3. That hits the front of the net. Unfortunately, that shot doesn't drop for Bernie. Thunderhawks doing a great job with their transition game. There's a nice kiss off the glass for Bland. She now has 5. Wildcats have pulled to within 4 with 1 minute left, each team with 4 fouls. And now we have that foul's on Bennett. Two free throws coming here for Meter. First one rattles out. 57.3 seconds remaining here in the half. So happy you could join us this afternoon for this great game. That free throw no good also. Larson. Ellerton's shot was just a little short. Hawk Bear with a long 3. No good, down to 45 seconds. Bennett pulls it down. Larson. Last touch here by the Thunderhawks. Stays with the Wildcats. There's a feed inside. Turnover by the Wildcats. Shot clock is off. 30 seconds left here in the half. Hawk Bear brings it across half court. Gets it over to Meter. Meter's going to lose it. Opportunity here for the Wildcats to put some points on the board. Bland, no good. Tennyson scores another 2. There's a last attempt, a shot. And that's going to do us where the Thunderhawks are up 25-23 over the Wildcats. It was tied after the first period. We're going to take a little breather here, and we'll get set. I guess I'll tally up some scores, and we'll come back to that here shortly. All right, I just tallied up some scores. Let's start with the Thunderhawks. They lead the Custer Wildcats 25-23. Meter has 9 points. Bowker has 3. And Hawk Bear has 13. And jumping over to the Wildcats, Larson has 4. Ellerton has 4. Tennyson has 8. Lowe has 2. And Bland has 5. So that's kind of how the scoring looks. It's been a tight game. Each team has been on a couple of runs. So we got about 8.5 minutes left. And then we'll get ready for the start of the second half. Thanks for joining us this afternoon. This is Big Sioux Media Sports Network. All right, we just got a couple minutes left here before we get to start in the third period. Lots of towns here today playing basketball in Madison, South Dakota at America's Hometown Basketball Classic, organized by the Greater Madison Area Chamber of Commerce and the Madison Baseball Association. So, on the girls' side, we got Laverne, Minnesota, Baltic, Miller, Gregory, Platte Geddes, Lower Brule, Wynot, Nebraska, Wabash Summit, Custer, Tiospaye, Tiospaye, Topa, and then we also have Belfouche and Howard, and Flandreau, Mobridge, Pollock, and Madison and Parker. And then for boys' games, we got Belfouche, Miller, Hill City, Wabash Summit, Parker, Tiospaye, Topa, boys, and Wilmont and Ethan, Platte Geddes, Millbank, Laverne, Minnesota, Baltic, Custer, Tracy, Milroy, Ballatin, Lower Brule, DeSmit, Wynot, Nebraska, and Howard, and then Madison and Worthington, Minnesota. So lots of games. We got a tight one here. Thunderhawks lead 25-23 over the Wildcats. See what kind of adjustments these coaches have for their teams coming out of the halftime. Hawkbear, Bowker, Bernie, Meter, and Jeffries are all in for the Thunderhawks. Larson, Uphoff, Nelson, Tennyson, and Ellerton are in for the Wildcats. Hawkbear, good patience. Jeffries, over to Meter. Jeffries, to Bernie. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Cross-court pass. There's a little step through. And that one was good by Meter. Larson feeds it to Nelson. Nelson inside, no good. Jeffries grabs the board. Jeffries over to Meter. And that's 10 seconds. Kenny tosses it into Larson. Or Tennyson. Three-pointer on its way, no good. Pulled down by Hawkbear. She slows things up. And she's going to drive. She's going to go to the line for two. Fouls on Nelson. Two shots coming for Hawkbear. She's the leading scorer with 13. Make that 14. Taylor Bland checks in for the Wildcats. A free throw no good. Got a lane violation on the Wildcats, so one more shot coming here for Hawkbear. She misses everything. Puts her hand on her head. It happens to the best of them. 6:30 remaining here in the third period. 5-point lead for the Thunderhawks. Up-off. She's going to drive. Feeds it inside to Tennyson. Off of Tennyson's foot. It's got to go over to the Thunderhawks. Nice knock away there by Ellerton. Jeffries trying to feed it inside. It's stolen by Larson. Larson trying to get it up court. Nice save there by Uphoff. There's bodies flying everywhere. Ball ends up landing in Larson's hands. Uphoff with a step back three. Just short. Meter hanging in there. Stays with it. Gives it to Bernie. Bernie's going to the baseline. She's fouled, going to the line for two. I think that foul was on Taylor Bland. First free throw good. Bernie's first point of the day from the free throw line. Second free throw coming. She gets that one to go. Larson inside Tennyson. Oh, struggling here. Uphoff, no good. Rebound by Larson. Bland with a three-pointer, no good. Larson ends up with the loose ball, floats one, no good. Up ahead to Bernie. Bernie goes in and gets two more. Just like that, Bernie has 4 points. Thunderhawks continue to build on their lead. Uphoff spinning. Tennyson, and she finally ends the drought for the Wildcats. She now has 10. 4:27 remaining. Knocked away by the Wildcat. Possession's got to stay with the Thunderhawks. Couple of subs checking in. Nelson and Bennett come back in. Hawkbear turns around, no good. Picked up by Bowker for two more. Bowker with 5. Larson tries to feed it inside. Ball's bouncing around. Ends up in Ellerton's hands. Powers through with a shot from Nelson. She's going to the line for 2. First team foul for the Thunderhawks. Wildcats have 2 team fouls. A free throw, no good. That free throw is good. Nelson gets her first point of the day. 34-26 lead for the Thunderhawks. We're down to 3 minutes and 50 seconds. Three-pointer wide open. And Meter likes that, and she'll take that 3 points. Ellerton with a nice little bucket herself. Ball's loose. And we have a jump ball. Oh, no, we're going to have a timeout first. Timeout taken by the Thunderhawks. Still got a lot of basketball yet today. Got about 30 seconds left coming out of this timeout. Thunderhawks coming out real fast here in this second half, up 37-28. Thunderhawks have the ball underneath the basket. Ball stolen. Nice move. Unfortunately, the ball didn't drop. We got a jump ball. Possession stays with the Wildcats. 3:15 remaining here in the third period. Tennyson, nothing falling for the Wildcats right now. They're trying. Nelson drives, gets it over to Larson. Bennett looking inside. Larson's going to drive, feeds it inside to Nelson. Bennett, 18 seconds on the shot clock, plenty of time. Larson trying to sneak through. She kicks it out. This is only going to be a 2 if it counts, and it does. But that's 2 points by Ellerton. Hawkbear tries to lay one up. Rebound pulled down by Larson. 3-on-2 break. Opportunity. There's another 2-pointer on its way. No good. Nelson gets the offensive board. She's fouled by Jeffries and is going to the line for 2. Our free throw no good. Checking in for the Thunderhawks is number 10, Sunny Ortega. That free throw is good. Nelson now has 2 points on the day. Meter drive, spins, tosses it up. No good, but knocked out by the Wildcats, so possession's going to stay with the Thunderhawks. 2:10 remaining. Wildcats have pulled to within 6. Larson knocks it away. Possession still with the Thunderhawks. Nice move there by Hawkbear. Big collision right in front of us. Between Meter and Ellerton. Meter gets up limping a little bit. I think she kind of got knocked out of breath a little. Nelson. Larson There's a nice inner steal there by Hawk Bear. And we have a foul on Bennett. Each team has 3 fouls. About minute 48 left, not the 4:47 you see on the screen. It's just the angle of our camera. Bennett stops just a little too hard on her bounce pass. Loose ball, Larson ends up with it. Feeds it to Nelson. Nelson's going to take it in. She is fouled going to the line for 2. Some of the same reactions by both teams. It's kind of been a long day. You're tired. Minute 25 remaining here in the third. That one no good. Knocked out of bounds by the Wildcats. Some full court pressure coming here by the Wildcats. Hawk Bear tosses it up to meet her, turns it over. Bennett has it. Larson on top to Bennett, wide open 3, does not convert. Rebound pulled down by the Thunderhawks. Hawk Bear drives in, powers through. She's fouled, going to the line for 2. Going to call that foul on Ellerton. First free throw no good for Hawk Bear. Bland checks in for Nelson. That free throw no good. Bennett. Long 2, no good. Ellerton trying to get in there and try to steal the ball. Ball's on the floor. Jump ball. Possession's got to go to the Thunderhawks. Little miscommunication there with the Thunderhawks between Hawk Bear and Ortega. .2 seconds left. There's a 3. Rattles out. Rebound by Bland. Feeds it to Larson. Larson's fouled as she was trying to power through. She's got to go to the line for 2. Bowker picks up a foul. Wildcats are in the bonus with 35 seconds left. Shot clock is off. Larson gets her 5th point of the day. That one is also good. 39-33 lead for the Thunderhawks. There's an inner steal by Larson. Larson's fouled. Bernie's going to pick up another foul. It's going to put Larson at the line for 2. 32 seconds left. Larson with an opportunity to cut this 6-point deficit down. That one is good. Jeffries checks in for Ortega. That one is also good. All four of her second half points have come by free throws. Some full court pressure. Larson's in the middle there. We got a foul. Larson's got to be at the line for 2 again. Wildcats are in the bonus. She's 4 for 4. 4 for 5. Makes that one. Hawk Bear is fouled from behind. She looks like she shook up a little bit. I got to call that foul on Larson. We'll take a little bit of a break here. Well, Hawk Bear is addressed and looked at. Hopefully she's okay. She gets up under her own strength. Walking off the court a little gingerly. Upshaw is in for the Thunderhawks. That free throw's no good. That free throw is good. 22 seconds. There's a three-point attempt. Hits the top of the board. That's considered out of bounds. 19 seconds to go. Full court pressure coming by the Wildcats. Possession over to the Thunderhawks. There's a loose ball picked up by Larson. Offensive board pulled down and in for Tennyson. Oh, possession is going to go over to the Wildcats. 7 seconds to go. Man, a lot of changes here in the last 45 seconds. Tennyson. All right, they're putting 7 seconds back on the board. Cross court, three-pointer on its way. Oh, nope, only a 2. 2 for Ellerton. But that ties. But just like that, the Wildcats have taken a 1-point lead, 41-40. Going into the fourth period. Man, this game has been kind of back and forth this entire game. Exciting to watch. Looks like Hawkbear will be coming back in for the Thunderhawks. She had kind of got shaken up a little bit as she was hit behind. So glad to see that. Don't ever like to see any players get injured. Oh, they got the score corrected, 40-40. So we are knotted up at 40 apiece. Our next game we're going to be streaming is going to be Belfouche taking on Miller. Again, we are here today in Madison with America's Hometown Basketball Classic. 18 different games between boys and girls. Nothing like hitting 2025 nice and hard with a lot of basketball games in one day. Was at Tri-Valley last night. They broke in their new gym. That was fun. Here we go, fourth period. See which team ends up on top. There's a three-point attempt on its way. Just rattles out. There's a nice feed to Bernie. Knocked out by the Wildcats. Possession's going to stay with the Thunderhawks. Meter to Hawk Bear. Meter driving. Hawk Bear on top, trying to feed Bowker underneath. Unable to maintain it, and she knocks it out. Back over to the Wildcats. Larson. She's hip checked by Jeffries. After every period, the fouls are reset, so that's the first team foul for the Thunderhawks. Uphoff drives, kicks it all the way across to Larson. Larson thought about shooting a three. Back to Larson. She's going to pump it this time. No good. Uphoff grabs the board. Shot clock resets. There's another three on its way. No good. Larson in there. Just a quick little feed to Tennyson, and she gets two, and the Wildcats go up by two. There's another turnover. Uphoff with a three. No good. Jeffries pulls down the board. There's a baseball pass intercepted by Larson. Uphoff couldn't get rid of the ball. She travels. Hawk Bear up to Meter, step back three, just short. Larson keeps it in play, but tosses it right into Hawk Bear's hands. Hawk Bear fighting, and she's going to go to the line for two. Each team with one foul. Hawk Bear makes that one. She has 17 points today. That one is also good. Three-pointer made by Ellerton. Another foul on the Wildcats. Bowker gets it fed inside, and she gets two. Feed inside to Tennyson. Caught the Thunderhawks just a little flat-footed. Larson with another steal. She goes in. No good. I think she was expecting some contact there by Bowker. Got a foul on Ellerton. Meter's got to float one in, and she gets it. Back and forth with scoring we go. We knew this was going to be exciting. There's a turnover by the Wildcats. Meter up ahead to Bernie. Bernie steps through. Bucket is good, and she's going to the line for one. We're at 4:57 remaining, and there are 4 team fouls on the Wildcats. One more foul, and that's going to put the Thunderhawks into bonus territory. That free throw no good. Got a jump ball. Hawkbear and Bland tie things up underneath. Possession stays with the Thunderhawks. Three-pointer on its way by Meter, no good. Pulled ball down by Tennyson. Larson over to Bennett. I think she was expecting some contacts. Baseball pass down to Bowker. She slowed things up to her teammates show up. Down to 4.5 minutes. Thunderhawks up by 1, 48-47. That three-point attempt is blocked. Oh, turnover by the Wildcats. Bowker, she gets her own rebound and puts it back in for 2. Cross court. Bennett thought about stepping back. Knocked out of bounds by the Thundercats. Possession's going to stay. Thundercats, I'm trying to say. Possession goes to the Wildcats. Oh. I apologize. There we go. Rebound by Bennett. Tennyson kicks it out. Wildcats reset. There's a 3 on its way. Misses everything. Three-pointer on its way by Meter. She likes that. 53-47 lead for the Thunderhawks. 3:26 to remaining here in the game. Bennett gets stopped, looking for some help. Got to have a timeout here by the Wildcats. Wildcats trail 47-53. 3:19 remaining here in the fourth. Stay with us. It's been a back and forth game here between these two teams. After the third period, the Wildcats were up 41-40. Again, thank you to the sponsors of this America's Hometown Basketball Classic, Heartland Energy and the Madison Vision Clinic. Next game in this gym is going to be Belfouche taking on the Miller in the boys division. Wildcats coming out of a timeout. Ellerton. There's a turnover up ahead to Meter. Nobody around her. She should get an easy 2 with the layup. She does. She's got 12 points in this second half. And Larson's going to the line for 2. Larson gets that one to drop. That one's also good. She has 7 points this second half, and they're all been free throws. There's a steal. Larson kicks it across to Ellerton. That's for 2. It's 11 points this half. Ellerton's going to pick up a foul. That's going to put the Thunderhawks into bonus territory at the 2:44 mark. So every time there is a foul, they're going to be at the line for 2, unless they get fouled and make a bucket on a shooting attempt. That free throw is good. Seven points for Bernie this second half. That one's no good. Possession stays here with the Thunderhawks. Jeffrey's shot's blocked. Larson grabs it. Her and Meter going at it. Meter's just going to back off, give her the 2. 2:27 to go. Just a 3-point lead here for the Thunderhawks. There's a block shot. Ball's loose. Jump ball. Possession stays with the Thunderhawks. Hawk Bear, I don't know how she got that one up, but she got some position and powered through on that for 2 more. 2 minutes remaining here in this game. No shot. Got a foul on Hawk Bear. 3 team fouls for the Thunderhawks. Minute 45. Ellerton's been the lead scorer. Larson's going to take a 3. Her shot's off. Loose ball kept in bounds right into Ellerton's hands. That's rejected by Bowker. Down to a minute and a half. 3-pointer on the way from Bennett. No good. Loose ball picked up by Jeffries. Larson knocks it right into Bennett's hands. There's a turnover. Meter taking another 3. She has been really hot from that spot. She misses. Bennett steps for a 2. She's fouled going to the line for 2. Down to minute 5. Jeffrey fouls out with 5 fouls. Madison has no points. They're going to bring in Upshaw to finish the game. 1 minute, 5 seconds left. That free throw no good. No good. Ball's loose. Jump ball. Possession's going to stay here with the Wildcats. Going to have another opportunity. Again, the Thunderhawks, Wildcats want a timeout. Thunderhawks, again, are in the bonus. One more foul from the Thunderhawks, and that's going to put the Wildcats in the bonus, too. Could come down to free throws. You never know. I think I say that almost every game. Tonight in this gym, after this game, there's still 4 more games. We've got a 4 o'clock game, a 5:30 game, a 7 and an 8:30. There's a steal by Meter, but then she turns it over, and there's 2 points put up by Ellerton. There's another steal. We're down to 49 seconds. Ellerton for another 3, and she drains that. And we are knotted up at 58. Just like that, a quick 5 points. Bowker fouled, and the bucket is good. Bowker with a big offensive board, and she puts it back, gets fouled, and she scores. .3 seconds left. Tennyson fouls out. She ends the day with 16 points. Bowker for a 3-point play, gets it. There's a steal there by Hawk Bear. She's fouled, going down to the other end for 2. We're down to 23 and a half seconds. Hawk Bear's been fairly respectable from the free throw line today. That one's short. That free throw's good. Down to 20 seconds. The Wildcats got to go, score fast. Ellerton for 3, no good. Nelson trying to get the board. Baseball pass up the head to Meter. Meter goes in for 2. Down to 6 seconds. Ellerton steps back for a 3, no good. Loose ball, and that's going to do it. And the Thunderhawks come out on top with a close one here down the stretch. 64-58. Well, let's take a look at some scoring here by the Thunderhawks. Upshaw ends the afternoon with 1 point. Bernie has 7 points. Meter, this is going to take me a while to tally this up. 23 points. Bowker, she ends with 12 points. And Hawk Bear adds 21 points. Wow, what an exciting game. Then jumping over to the Wildcats. Larson, she has 13 points. Ellerton really came down the stretch here with 20 points. Tennyson with 16, Lowe with 2, Nelson with 2. and Bland with 5. So that's how the scoring was. And again, the Thunderhawks over the Wildcats in a crazy game, 64-58. We're going to reset for the next game. Stay with us.